of customer, it should be sent to CC and SOR mode. If the status is not customer, then the data should be only sent to SOR mode.
Okay, so I want to make one more comment, right? So that when I say a customer means the relationship status should be customer or former client. Add that in your logic. It's not just customer. You should just customer or former client or treated as a customer.
If the relationship has a status of customer or
former client.
Former
client, yeah. Right. So check the LOV, right? Check the relationship, the account object in the LOV and say, use exact value.
Yeah, just I'm marking. Okay, it should be sent to both CC and S4 mode. If the status is not customer, then when you say it's not customer, actually I have some basic questions.
Okay, so when you say not customer means there are only two statuses that you have to consider. One is a prospect, other one is an applicant. So yeah, I think I would probably go with these because today's MDM API, right? So whatever the MDM API is doing, we can do. Right? I think there are other attributes, right? SOR attribute. You should check for this attribute, which is the one which I already built for the client, which is 1 minute. Let me go and show you what it is. Client central fields, or like a gender code, right? So if you have a gender code, we are sending that in both SOR as well as in CC mode. Okay. Okay. So I don't. Yeah. So what example I'm telling? So looking for the gender code and see, you can see the dependencies, right? If you go and pull in, if you go to CLM QA account gender code and see the dependency, it will tell you what other classes are using this. A similar way, you'll be doing it. Just that when you send the information in SOR mode, you will send it. Doesn't matter, SOR mode, you will send it, right? Any status. Only in the client central mode, you will send it. That's what you should think. See, SOR mode now always you will send.
Okay, so
then only the client central mode you will send it when if it's a customer or a former client. That's it. So that's how you have to design.
Okay. So actually, I made as per this. If you see down below, okay, I'll explain. Maybe this is the first time that I'm doing, so just I want to explain you my understanding so that you can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So yeah, first what I have done is I have added the new fields to this custom metadata object.
Very good. Good job.
Yeah, person account as well as an entity account.
Very good.
Okay, so this is done actually. Okay, now after that, what I have gone through these these Apex classes. One is the first MDM party utility. Okay, so what are the pick list values, right? Just we map these pick list values here.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, the next one is person account modifier. This is where we are having our business logic residing actually. Yeah. So here actually what we are doing is we are checking whether the change is required to MDM notification or not. So here what we are doing is I modified the existing if else logic to include to include the validation for the new fields, whether they are modified.
Got it. You can move on. Yeah, all the 6 fields you added there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, move on.
Yeah, and this is the where actually I'm having my this one a bit of a concern.
That's good.
Yeah. See, perfect. Modified method, this one. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so what you have to do, you have to take all the 6 fields, you have to send it all the time to MDM. In SOR mode, right? You are sending, even though one MDM field changes, you will send everything, right? So in your case, you will send all the 6 fields in the SOR mode, right? Even though one field changes.
Okay. I mean,
So we have 6
Francis.
fields,
Yeah.
we have 6 fields, right?
Yeah.
As part of the 6, okay, fields are different. Think about this as a composite, say if you have a composite attribute for, party ID, like how you have address, right? For address is a composite
Yeah.
data type, correct?
Yeah.
And
Group.
then behind the scene, if you look at the API, it will talk about address line 1, city, state, postal code, zip code, all those, correct?
Yep.
Likewise, you should think more in that angle and say all the 6 fields contributes to one composite attribute behind the scene. Logically, you have to think. And even one of these, out of the 6, right? If one changes, you have to send the entire 6 fields to MDM again. Okay, so that you have to always consider.
So you mean to say in this method I have to make the change?
No, I think SOR, you already sending all the 6 fields, correct?
Actually, honestly, I mean, when I'm sending SVR mode means, okay, from the logic perspective, which method we are referring to here. And then one more thing, yeah, just like no, I mean, let me get clarification on that SVR mode and CC mode. I mean, see, I mean, maybe like
CC mode, no, I think the method is clearly saying CC, right?
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
Okay. So the remaining ones are now the heavy lifting is happening on the SOR mode, and then only if you look into the CC, you will have a handful of these fields: gender, preferred name, maiden name, employer name, employer position, all, and then phone and email. That's what is being sent to MDM in CC mode in production today. But as part of this client central changes, I think if you're modifying the class, which somebody's already worked on, and who added more fields for CC, then that's a different thing. I'm talking more from the production code. In prod, we are sending only 6 or 7 attributes in CC mode to MDM. Okay, so the method, CC method is very lightweight. So heavy lifting is on the SOR mode. The default, whatever you showed me first, that is the create party details, or that is the actual SOR. I don't know. Yeah. Create party details. Yeah. Create CC party details. Create party details, right?
Yeah.
So see, go. Yeah. If you look at the swagger and everything, the way you differentiate, right? A SOR call as well as the CC callers. Let me share my screen real quick, because I want to just give some, nitty gritties.
Yeah.
Which
when
is
you
not
say
explicitly,
CC, when you say create party details, is it S4 mode?
Okay. Typically, now you can, it's the same API, right, from the MDM side. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Francis.
So create party, right? So this is the API that you will be calling, whether it is SOR mode or CC mode. Okay, same API, one single API.
Okay.
But the value that you will be passing is this. In client central mode, you will not pass these values, or even this. You will not pass this in the client central mode.
Okay.
And you will always talk to MDM with the party ID.
Okay.
In your query, you will see the CC, they will derive the party, and party's information will be mapped to the API. And all this information, will not be sent to MDM. You will not be even, defaulting this value. You will not be setting these values.
Okay.
Remaining, fields, whichever has changed, only that fields will be plugged in here. But these will be mandatory. So if you look at here, you have to always pass the party type, which is this. I'm just giving some examples, so you'll not blindly do anything, right? Party type is always passed.
Okay.
See, in the SOR mode, you have to pass everything. Okay, you have not excluding the party ID. Remaining, most remaining attributes you will be passing if they exist, right? If it's not null, you will send it.
Okay.
And then that's SOR. SOR is always a full payload.
Okay.
Whatever the data we have on CRM platform, whether or not, if one attribute changes, we'll send all the 40 attributes to MDM. You got it?
Yeah, I understand. Yes, in SOR mode.
That's SOR.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's like a complete push without this party ID, except that party
Yes,
ID.
excellent. You got it. And then the only thing is, you will not have these. You may or may not have this. Okay? If the there's a field called obligor number, right? There's a field on the platform which says obligor number, which is this. Can you see this one here?
Yeah.
Obligor number. Yeah.
Okay.
This number, if it is populated, then that will go into this value.
Okay. Yeah, if it is there, we will send. Otherwise,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So SOR key as well as a name. Name will be always hard-coded to LV3 len. Okay.
Okay.
And then the value is the obligor number, whatever you see on the screen.
Okay.
This number. Okay. But if the number is null, then you will not send, because both has to go hand in hand. Name, key has to go hand in hand. And here also, now both has to go hand in hand.
Okay. Name and key,
right?
name and key.
Okay. Here, like for normal, you will say SFDC CLM. The source key will be your MDM source key. MDM source key is nothing but this value.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's what this key is. In CC mode, you will send the party ID always.
That's a primary
key. You will not
key.
send them. Yeah.
That's
you will not send
key.
these 5 attributes.
Okay.
Never.
Yeah.
And you will not send this also. You will not send this.
Okay.
You will not send this 6 attributes. Okay, including the super type code. So what you will send is the body type. In this case, for individual, it's always IND. For entity, it is an org. Right? So that's a value. And then, super type you will not send. Body type you will send, whether individual or org, or it could be bank or anything, right? Depending upon the entity. And then yet, this is mandatory. These 2 fields are mandatory, right? Here.
Okay.
And then remaining, whatever getting changed. In CC mode, if the gender changes, you will send only the gender.
Yeah, understand.
If gender and the preferred name changes, you send both. Right? So whichever is changing, you include in the payload and send it to MDM. That's it.
Yeah.
The CC mode. So here in this example, for the party ID, your payload should your mapping should look something like this. Party ID will be populated.
Yeah.
Your party type code will be populated. Party subtype code will be populated. And you will come all the way here, which is a party ID, right? And then you will send the 6 attributes.
Okay. This part, yeah, these 6 attributes.
Right. Okay. So here, now if you look at our screen, our party type, right? Sorry, not party type. Where's ID? Primary document type. So since we are sending this, we have to be very careful, because today we support all these guys. Correct?
Yeah.
MDM doesn't have all this value.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So do we know what are the values that MDM has?
I think actually
MDM payload.
Yeah. There was like a mapping provided.
Mapping provided? Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's good. Okay, so if you look at here, schemas, right? Party ID, MDM will have a lookup. I think, if you look at your party ID, there is a type code.
Okay.
Here now it says passport or driver's license.
Okay.
But what is important here is, did they give you that now all the list?
Yeah, I think I got all the list.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
So
it's a kind of transformation that we are doing between platform fields and the MDM fields, right?
Okay, cool. Is that in the document? Can you put that in the document? Because that's very important. But whereas in the document, you put that mapping. Show me a document.
Yeah, sure.
That you did the mapping.
Yeah. I placed that mapping so that I have entire details at one place. So.
Yeah, show me.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
this is
Salesforce
pick
value.
list.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay. So when it is alien registration, okay, birth certificate, driver's license, 10 military ID, military card, other government passport, state ID. Okay, all this do not send to MDM. None. Okay, so now when we get a value back from MDM, say, okay, tell me, right? If MDM is telling other, I think, oh, there's a consumer app. I think it is doing some mapping. Okay, that's fine. So we need to validate what consumer app is doing. I think partner is good. I think you have the right mapping. Okay, that's good. Okay. So partner, yeah, primary document type, you mapped it. ID is a straight value, date, expiration date, country. Okay. The country of issuance is basically, in what format in Salesforce we have country of
issuance or state of issuance. Yeah. Both are mapped to the same issued by field from MDM.
No, I know, but now country of MDM is expecting a spelled out name. They don't accept the code. Remember they made some changes. So what is our pick list today? Are you doing any transformation on this value or sending it as is?
I'm not sure, Francis. I have to check. You tell me whether what you are expecting, so that I'll check against that.
I think today, you have to. I think MDM made some changes, and then they want us to use the actual name.
Name of the country.
Okay. Yeah.
Not the code.
Let me check quickly. Let me check.
Okay.
I want to ensure we are all on the right page. I think they made some changes. Let me share my screen.
But if I'm not wrong, I think those things are already in place. I think it should. Because I think this is something not. This is not something fresh we are doing, right? It's already.
Today, no. Today, you're not sending the party ID information to MDM.
No, I'm talking about country of issuance. Say, for example, other cases.
No, you're not sending it. You're not sending any of the information on the party ID to MDM today.
Okay, you mean to say country was never sent from Salesforce to MDM? Can I assume like that?
No, country means, let's say, you have to be very specific, right? Now, when you say country, means the country is part of the address, or country is part of the your driver's license, or what is the country code? Because we have the pick list at different places.
Okay.
I'm talking only about this country of issuance.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So ID type. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just do a simple, Okay. Today, MDM is supporting this value, right? So I believe your mapping has considered all this. Can you confirm this? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 values from MDM. Do you have 9 values?
Sorry, what are these 9 values for party ID? You mean to say?
Type. Document type.
Oh, document type. ID type. I need to check. I think something.
So we have total 9. No. So we are mapping. What mapping you have? Remember you showed me that mapping, right?
Yeah.
9 values. How many you have?
Yeah, sure. I'm sharing.
So you have to ensure, if something is not there out of this value, then you have to have a question to Kathy.
Yeah.
Show me your value, and then we'll go from there.
Shall I make it big? Or is it readable?
No, I'm not seeing your screen yet. You have to share it again.
Oh.
Because if you don't do it right, then okay. No, that's fine. Don't zoom in.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I can see it. Okay. So if you look at the distinct value, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good. Yeah, all 9.
Okay.
Yeah, so for first step is good. Others are there. F10, F10 is there. Military ID is there. Driver's license. Yeah. So mapping is good. Okay. All the 9 values are mapped. So now let's go into the country code, right? I want to look into the issuance country, which is this. As I issued by date, expiration, source name, by the country code of the issue date, issue date, expiration date, source name, value. Where is the issuance country code here? 40 key type, value, issued by, who issued this? Okay, so issued by, okay, where is that? Issued, issued by is this. Issued date, issued by, the country of issuance, okay, issued by. Let's check, what is the value MDM has today, right? In
Yeah, sure. Yeah, whether we have code or
this will tell
spell name.
Yeah, that's good. So this is what they have, this spelled out, names. Ordered by. Okay, so they have some, okay. They have all these values. Alabama. See, AL they have Alabama issued by, they also have the state also. Yeah, California also. I think just send the value, whatever you have, there's no transformation, I believe. You just send as is, but you have to check with Kathy. I think, there's no transformation on this.
Yeah, there must be. Yeah, that's what actually there might be like already transformation in place, because this is like not the first time that we are sending.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So I'll check with Kathy.
Because see, right? I mean, this is a new field that you will be sending to MDM in a SOAR and CC mode, right?
Yeah.
So this was never part of the existing, integration. But if you are going to send this field, and then if this is a drop down, you have to check whether MDM can accept the value as is, or we have to transform.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I believe you can send it as is.
Okay.
That's my understanding. There's no validation.
Okay.
But you have to check that with the Kathy. But now, you can make an assumption, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
And same thing also, for state of issuance also, you can send whatever you have, send it to MDM. Okay. I know for state of issuance, there's no validation, okay? But country of issuance is something which you have to check. Sure. You can check with Rahim and ask him, I would say check with Kathy only. Sure,
Francis. Yeah, I'll check that.
Okay.
I'll check that. And
okay. I have just 2 more minutes quickly review. Tell me what else is pending.
Yeah, see, when I have like a country of issuance and state of issuance mapped to same MDM field, if the user selects both, which one I have to how?
Oh, okay. No. They are 2 separate fields. No, there's only 1 field. 1 minute.
Yeah, that's what actually. Even I checked with Catherine.
Issued by date. Oh yeah, you are right. Okay. So I would take it a simple route, because here we are not mandating the field, right? Are we mandating anything on the UI?
Not sure.
Not sure, right?
Yeah.
Let me check. Yeah. So I can choose. This is Colombia, and then this can be. Let me see whether I can choose a null here. I don't think we are just mandating anything. There's no validation whatsoever. Oh, see, it's not even doing any jack shit. I didn't put any type. It is still accepting, right? It's just somebody created some random thing on the platform without any validation. I have to bring this up. None, save it. Okay, got it. Okay, yeah. So I would take this way, right? You can clarify with Kathy. I would give preference to state.
Okay. If the user selects both country and state, okay, prefer state over country.
Because because you have more, precise.
Precise
for
and
example, say,
granular
you say,
place.
I have a driver's license from, US. It doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't
Driver's
make
license are not issued by US.
That's
Only passport is issued by US,
yeah,
right?
even I felt like
Driver
the same. Even like
okay, that's good. That's good. Let's go with the assumption. Put the assumption like let's move on.
Sure. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, just like I understand these points, Francis. Okay, now when I okay, if I if I if I'm not wrong, I have to send both these 7 fields or 6 fields, whatever it is. I have to send in S4 mode
No,
as
no,
well
no,
as
no,
in
no. It is not whatever it is. It is 6 field.
6 fields. Okay, these
But
6.
but tell me, right? No. Yeah, 6 field. But the MDM when I do a mapping, MDM accepts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
That's it, 5 field.
Yes.
We have 6, but MDM accepts only 5.
Yes, agree. Yeah, I'm in line with you. Okay, so I have these 2 methods from this person account MDM verifier. Okay, so if after our discussion, I think if I make some changes here in CC, this method, okay, this will be sent in CC mode, and I mean, this one is for S4 mode. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's my understanding. You can now just validate, by enabling that trace, create a simple, the best bet, right, to do all this is, just create a simple relationship. That's what I would do, right? Because it's very difficult, like go and trace everything, right? Enable the trace and do only API call. Create a new relationship with the first, last name, phone, email, and then populate this field.
Okay.
Now, where that gender code, right? Yeah. Populate the gender code.
Okay.
Only.
Okay.
And then see, it will clear. The trace will say, "Oh, I'm calling this CC mode. I'm calling this SOR mode. This is a method. Blah blah." The full trail will be there for you.
Okay.
Right. And that's the best way, to do anything.
Okay. So from
but
the relationship,
I have to. Hey, this is what it is. But now I would do. You can make assumption. Do all the. I think whatever you're saying is good. Let's go. I already out of the video. I think no, Naveen, this is good enough. Okay. Move on. Like once you're ready, let's do a quick round of testing. Okay. Let me know when it's ready. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
And then, we can validate.
Sure, Francis. Okay. Yeah, I'll do my homework. Thanks, and I might need one more call. Please don't mind. Okay.
Yeah. No. Well, another call. You go and build it. Okay. Don't wait.
Yeah, I will build. Definitely, I will build.
Let's do a quick unit testing based on enabling the trace, making it simple. Let's see what methods are getting called, what's happening and all. I'll work with you. Okay. Thanks.
Sure, Francis. Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
మనం ఏం చెప్పిందండి మొన్న మనం ఒక 5 క్వశ్చన్లు తయారు చేసినాం కదా వాటికి ఆన్సర్లు వచ్చినాయి మీకు మొన్న మనం వాళ్ళని అందరిని అడిగినాం కదా టీం అందరినీ వాటికి ఇంకా రాలే ఆన్సర్స్
దానికి అడిగితేనే కదా ఇప్పుడు ఎలా వెళ్ళాలి ఏంటంటే
నాకు కూడా తెలియదు
ఇప్పుడు అసలు ఇది కస్టమరా నాన్ కస్టమరా అది కూడా ఇంకా అడగలేదు ఇంకా నేను యాక్చువల్గా అక్కడ వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాడు కదా ఓకే
సో ఆ క్వశ్చన్లు వీడికి పెట్టేయండి బ్రో సో అట్లీస్ట్ విల్ గెట్ బ్యాక్ టు ఇక్కడ ఫ్రాంచైజ్ అని కొట్టండి నోట్ ప్యాడ్లో రాసి ఉన్నాయి ఆల్రెడీ క్వశ్చన్స్ సో ఇప్పుడు లక్ష్మికి మనం ఏమేమి చెప్పాలి నేను తను ఏమైనా ఇంకా వర్క్ చేయాలా
తను చేసేది ఏం లేదు ఇక్కడ నాకు తెలిసి మనం